Hello, dear students. Please take out your social studies book. Let us begin with the first chapter, the story of the past. My dear students, have you ever thought how people lived in the past? What were their food habits? What type of clothes they used to wear? Where did where did the children go to study? Have you ever wondered, children? Well, the answer to all these questions lies in history. What is history? History is basically the study of past. Past means whatever happened long time ago or the events which took place in the past. What is history? History is the study of the past or the events which took place in the past. To understand history better, we need to divide history into parts called periods. So, history is divided into three periods: ancient, medieval, and modern. Ancient period, medieval period, and modern period. Children, you don't have to study this in detail, but what are these? Let me explain it to you in short. Ancient means very old. During this period, people used to live in huts with thatched roofs. People walked on foot from one place to another, or they even used to sit on the back of the animals and moved from one place to another. Then came the medieval period. Medieval period means Middle Ages. During this period, the houses became better. People used bricks to make their houses. They used to travel on chariots, horse trams, etc. Then came the modern period. Modern period was basically the period of the British rule. It is the period during which the Britishers came to India. During this period, trains and motor engines developed. Houses were more stronger, bigger, and beautiful. Okay? Now, historian. People who study history are known as historian. All those people who study history are known as historian. Now let us move to the next topic, the need to study history. Why do we study history, my dear children? We study history so that we can have a better understanding of the people who lived in the past. How we will come to know about the people who lived in the past, who lived long time ago. What were their food habits? What kind of clothes they used to wear? What kind of houses they used to live? The answer to all these questions lies in history. History helps us to understand the present better. Let us take an example of Taj Mahal. Children, you all know that Taj Mahal is one of the wonders of the world. But before that, we should know that what actually Taj Mahal is, who made it, why it was made, how it was made. The answer to all these questions lies in history. So, the recent one of the wonders of the world, Taj Mahal, we can know about it only when we study about it in history. It helps us to understand the events that are happening in the world today. Whatever events are happening in the world today can also be understood by studying history. Next, we will study about the sources of history. What are sources of history, my dear children? Children, you all know that historians are the people who study history. But how do they come to know what happened in the past? Well, my dear children, historians are more like detectives. Like detectives, look for the clues to solve any case. In the same way, the historians, they draw conclusions or they come to know about the past from the clues or evidences. Evidences means sabut. In Hindi, we call it as sabut or evidences, which are known as the sources of history. Okay? The sources of history, there are two sources of history: archaeological sources and literary sources. We will study about these sources in detail in the next part.